Hello and welcome to the Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup tonight in the first round between Staines and Lammas, Middlesex versus Edgware Kingsbury. I'm joined with Lewis Henderson and Scott O'Neill for this one tonight. Lewis, are you excited for the game tonight?
Very much so. We're anticipating rain earlier, and the rain has certainly come now. It's absolutely hammering it down, but hopefully the football can properly lighten up the mood. Yeah,
we do hope so. Now, Scott, what are you expecting from yourself from this one tonight?
I mean, I'm interested to see, because obviously they're different divisions. It'll be interesting to see how Staines and Lammas cope with playing a team in a division above. But Edgware and Kingsbury aren't doing very well in the league, so we'll have a cup tie. Hopefully it's a close encounter.
Yeah, we do love a cup tie indeed. It's always, you never know what's going to happen. And like Scott's mentioned, the difference in the leagues, but Edgware not on the best of form, not won a game since August 24th. And Edgware in the away kit tonight in the pink and white. Very nice, that kit. And Staines in the blue and yellow. The referee is Jake Symes. And he's absolutely hammering it down. We are at Abbey Ranger for this one. The Moor, where Edgware actually won last year in the first round of this competition against Abbey Rangers and ended up getting knocked out in round 2. So let's see if they can go to the same step, as last season. But Lewis, any players you want to point on for this game tonight?
In terms of the ones to look out for, certainly Daniel Bamber, the number 9. He didn't start at the weekend for Staines, but he certainly does have a bit of a presence when he is up top. For Edgware and Kingsbury, it's a completely different looking kind of side to their FA Vase game that they played at the weekend. But their number 10, Jack Lilly, could potentially cause a bit of a problem for that Staines backline this evening.
And Staines to our left-hand side. We're just having a little team talk before we get underway here. We are about just on cue. The time kickoff is supposed to be. Floodlights are on, the rain's pouring down. Nothing more you want in a midweek game. And Edgware will get us underway. The referee's just waving to both goalies to make sure they're ready. And we are off in the Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup. And a long ball ready from Edgware. A lump back. Staines got the chance here. Early doors, keeping it nicely down his right-hand side. Play from Lima there. Just gone out of play. It's going to be an Edgware throw. Early doors. Scott, do you think the weather's going to play a part, especially on this grass surface?
I think it's definitely going to play a part, especially in the early stages as both teams try and get used to it, try and get the ball down and play it a little bit. But we'll have to see if it ends up being just playing the ball up long. We're already seeing it going in the air quite a lot. I think we can expect a lot of that tonight with this kind of conditions. It's not a nice one out there.
Edgware gone long again. It's been cleared out by Staines and will be another Edgware throw just on that far side, just in the midway point of the Edgware half. In no rush so far, but that's what you expect early doors. Just thrown down the line. Staines win themselves a throw. Going to take their time with this one. Now they've thrown line. Trying to clip a ball over the top here. Edgware play gone down. Staines still with it, just in the Edgware box. Edgware cut that out nicely. They're trying to break away here. Line ball. Staines just need to usher this one out. And that's a good tackle in the end by Bobby Cooper. The one of 2 brothers in this Staines lineup. And Here's Bradley Walsh. He's going to go over to take this throw in. Then passes it over to Alan Eddy. It's just winning that back. Another clip long. Oh, good. Bamba's on the floor there. Little shove, I thought that was. And it will be a free kick. Kiati just shoves over Bamba there. As he clips that ball over the top. Lewis, could that have been a chance there if he didn't push him?
Yeah, well, Bamba loves to get in behind and run at defenders, and I think they're certainly going to have to be aware to that, the Edgware defenders. And early doors, what were we, 4 minutes in, they lift that, and instantly Bamba's already making his presence be known. He likes to use his body as well, so he's going to be a bit of a handful this evening.
Sure it will be. Edgware throw. Just in their own corner over there. It's clipped long, but not long enough. And Staines will now have a throw in as well. And they're trying to throw it long. It's Bamba. In that Edgware corner. Edgware win it back and now clip it long once again. Staines sweeping it up. Every time that ball's gone long so far. Good running from Bradley Cooper, but he misses out, but he wins it back. Staines will look to keep this one now, and they're going to reset. Bradley Cooper heavily involved so far, just sweeping up all them long balls from Edgware. Staines do try and go long. It's blocked well from Edgar Phillips. Out for a Staines throw-in. Slow it down a little here. Clip ball over the top, Bamba for Bamba, but it's going to trickle to Kaloko.
That's poor there, that's a loose pass. He's not going to be happy with that. But Staines have started well with their high press on, as you can see again here. They're eager to win the ball back every time they lose it, which is something that's going to please the manager, Paul Burgess.
And the press has actually made them play out of the pitch. And Daniel Cullen come over to take this throw. At the midway point of the Edgware half, he's thrown long. It's cut out again by Edgware. Look at that press there. He's turned well though. Mogford, he's tried to clip long. Oh, we got a Kabunki down there. He's back on his feet. We couldn't see what quite happened. It was on the floor. Big striker. He's just trying to go forward here. Slow start so far, Lewis. What do you think both sides are waiting for? You know, they've not come out flying. But, you know, you don't sometimes expect that in these sort of games.
No, just waiting for a chance. Need to correct themselves into a little bit of space. We're seeing a decent spell of possession from Edgware throughout the back, but it's all about what you can do further up the field. We know that Staines defensively, their two centre-halves, Jake Swain, Josh Stewart, they're quite a compact unit, so I have to see how Edgware approach that going further forward for Staines. I mean, it was 3 changes up top coming into this game. No Ethan Leaks, which I was quite surprised about. He's certainly been in form in the last few games, got 2 goals at the weekend, but it does give Fred Bernier, he's been keen for an opportunity to have a little go on this left-hand side. And here he goes now, Bailey.
Could try and create something here. The ball gets whipped in. It's clear from Bradley Walsh. That's a poor clearance there from Bradley Walsh again. And here's Lima. And Bradley Walsh then wins it back, but then just dribbles it out of play. A good little cross there, Scott. Could have been a chance.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Bernier does. I mean, it's probably a bit of muscle memory from Staines so far, as everything's going down that left-hand side. Maybe they're looking and expecting Ethan Leaks to be there. But at the moment, Bernier, I think he's started quite well. He's been linking up a bit with Bamba and getting the press in high. And like you said, they keep winning it. And with probably Cooper backing them up, they've got another throw in a dangerous position.
Swain, long throw. He's headed twice from Edgware to clear it. Now it's Bradley Walsh. Trying to dribble forward now. Goes past one. He tries to slip in. Mogford here, and he could have a chance. He squares it. It's a strike. And it's a good save, and and he's caught it in the end. Myers got there in the end. And that was a lovely strike. That was a big chance there, Lewis.
Yeah, Oliver Meyer, he's been in some fantastic form for Staines, the Fulham loanee, but they got through there really well with the away side, creating a decent opportunity. You wonder, you've got to be able to take your chances, particularly in cup competitions. There's a good chance that may go begging later on in the game.
Definitely Mogford seemed to be in on goal there. He chose to square it. Not sure if he could have shot a bit earlier. He seemed to square it to two people, and there was a bit of confusion about who was taking the shot. But they ended up grasping a chance, but it was a good save for Meyer in the end.
It was a lovely ball through from Bradley Walsh, though, to put him in. He did really well to beat his man, I thought, on the halfway line. He's looked like he's maybe not as good defensively, but he's looked very good running forward at the start of this one.
Yes, certainly dribbled out from his own box, I think, when they cleared from the corner. Mogford trying to thread a ball through. He's now got it back. He's come out to this near side. Well, Alanezi, but he's been cut out there well by Staines. Alanezi wins it back. Found Mogford. I'll play a ball through. It's Bradley Walsh. Lovely bit of skill there from Bradley Walsh. Just going to try and relax on this one. Played out to that far side. Staines have cleared well. Edgware still piling on the pressure. That is well worked there from Bobby Cooper in the end to cut that one out. And Staines are just going to slow this down. Edgware seems to be getting a little bit of the ball then, causing a little bit of threat. Not an overly amount, but the Staines look like they're going to slow this down from that. Good aggressive run in there from Stewart, and a clip long out by Edgware. Bobby Cooper's there again, and it is cleared again by Edgware. Very bouncy in the middle so far. A lot of 50-50s flying in. Lima ends up coming away with it. Back to the goalie, Meyer. Slow build-up so far, Lewis. I think the intensity will increase as the game goes on. That's a lovely ball, and that's unfortunate there for Lima.
Yeah, this is typically the approach that Staines do like to go for, trying to build up from the back. Did a lot of that on Saturday against Cranfield in the FA Vase. That long ball does like to be played forward, and it's anticipating it might cause a little bit of a threat at some point in this game.
Richard Bond, the skipper's gone down there from Yoga Ranjan's little shove. Staines will get the free kick. It's Callan, he's clipped it. Bamber just can't get hold of it, but it's fell to Lima on his right hand side. It's cut out again from Edgware, and another long ball. Staines are sweeping up again, is Bobby Cooper. Bobby Cooper's really involved so far, I feel like, in this middle of the park. Can't quite grasp any real chances from it though, but he seems to be everywhere. And that will be an Edgware throw all the way in that corner in their own half. It's cut out well from Staines, and it's gone off for a Staines throw in. It's thrown back to Bobby Cooper. Whipped in a lovely ball. Oh, it's a chance. Oh, it's a great save. Lima was in there. What a ball from Bobby Cooper. It's a great save from Kaloko. What a chance that was there, Scott.
Yeah, it's a brilliant ball in from Cooper. Like you said, he's the one orchestrating everything at the moment for Staines. But that's the first time Lima's really got in behind Alanazi, so he's going to be really happy with that. And oh, what a save that is. Pinpoint right. You feel like he's got to score. He's got to tuck that away. It's a great chance which they may come to regret. But you can't knock the keeper there. What a save. He's done his job.
Certainly a great save. Benier's going to be on this corner. Another chance maybe for Staines. It's going to be an in-swinger. It's very high. It's one well. It's over again. That was Daniel Callan. He got his head on that one. But Lewis just touching back on that first chance. Has he? Is that a must goal? Is that a must opportunity?
Well, you know, he'll watch it back. He's all of 6-8 yards out. I think you can see from his reaction there with his hands on his head, Temo Lima. He knows he should try. He should score there, really. It's a good save, though, by Cloke in goal. But touching Bobby Cooper again, he's been really involved so far in this game. That was a fantastic delivery in towards that penalty area. Just a shame for Lima that he can't finish that one off.
So we do have an injury now for Edgware. We can't quite tell who it is down. Just receiving a little bit of treatment. And that was the first real chance we've seen for Staines. Lima probably just hoping he's going to get another chance in front of goal to redeem himself for that one.
I think he'll do well to get another chance though. I think Valentino Alanazi at left back for Edgware has probably been one of their best players in starting most attacks. And like we said before, it's the first time he's got him behind him. So he's going to be really annoyed. He hasn't touched it. Look, he's still got his hand on his head now.
Yeah, certainly. Now, Shibang was the one down. Yeah, it's just walked off. We don't know if there's a substitution yet. It's just walked off where he was receiving treatment. Will be a goal kick for Edgware. The rain seemed to have settled a bit, which is all good for everyone watching. It's one well from Staines. He's been here down his left-hand side. Training things. Ended up going back towards his own goal. It's cut out well from Edgware. But they now go forward with it. Good defending there from Josh Stewart. Very back and forth so far. And here again. Amber. Into Bobby Clark. That's good play from Staines there on that far hand side. He could keep going here. Edgware have cleared and it's just hit him. I think that was Daniel Cullen. No, that was Matthew Hogg, sorry. Bombing it down that left-hand side. Found his way into the box in the end, but Edgware end up clearing well. He is now going to take the throw in, Matthew Hogg. It's been the halfway point of the Edgware half. Throwing it to Bobby Cooper. Back to Matthew Hogg, who's driven well. And Edgware. Zach Davis for Edgware. End up tackling him, but it's another throw for Matthew Hogg. Into Bamba. It's a poor touch and it's going to be a goal kick. I can see Shibang is back on the pitch now for Edgware. He seems to be limping a little, but it's good to see. You don't want any player. It's not good to see any player injured, really. Dalanese to Morford. Just let that go past him. It's cut out well from Staines. Keeps it well. Is Lima. It's in a cross. Flicked on from the Edgware defender. Oh, that's a shot! Oh my God! That's come out of nowhere! And it's Richard Bond, the skipper for Staines. It's an absolute rocket. What a goal driven. Keeper Koloko stood still and it's just trickled to Richard Bond on the edge and he's hit an absolute thunderstrike there, Lewis.
Oh my word, Richard Bond. fell to him on his weaker left foot nonetheless, and he's just drilled it into that top right corner. I mean, he'll be watching that on repeat there, Bailey and Scott. That is an unbelievable goal.
It certainly is, Scott.
Absolute corker of a strike. And it's a good inviting ball in, and he just trickled out, and you thought the attack's over. And Bond, who hasn't really been involved, to be honest, much. It's been mostly Cooper doing the work in that midfield. It's come out of nowhere, and he's just picked out the top corner like it was nothing. Fantastic goal.
Very, very good goal. And disclaimer, I am still here. I did sort of was speechless there when that went in. I just generally thought the ball had literally gone nowhere and it trickled out. And then I sort of lost sight of the ball. And then next, I saw it in the back of the net. And I was like, how has that ended up there? I just sort of lost sight of the ball. I was so, I didn't even know what to say at the time of that, but what a strike. And Staines are now leading. Thanks to the skipper with an absolute belter. Staines are already back on possession. 1-0 lead. They'll be absolutely buzzing with that one. Just had Koloko in the Edgware goal. Absolutely stood still. Was like stuck to the centre of his goal. Edgware have now got the ball back. They're going to clip it long. Metwell and Daniel Cullen. Played wide from Richard Bond, the goal scorer. And that will be a foul for Edgware. Good strike that, of course, but good work from Lima down the right-hand side, wasn't it, Lewis? And it obviously fell to Richard Bond. I don't think he was trying to pick him out on the edge, but fell to him on the edge, and it's a great strike.
Yeah, he did well to create the space for himself out there, Temo Lima, and just whipped it in towards that penalty. I mean, it did fall kindly to Richard Bond, but no, you're absolutely correct. Give some credit to Temo Lima for creating that space and creating the opportunity. I don't think I've seen a cleaner strike for a long time on that one from Richard Bond.
Certainly, that's a lovely ball from Mogford. It's an even better touch from Bradley Walsh. Yeah, it just seems to just fly. It just didn't even see it fly in the air. I just saw it in the back of the net in an instant.
Don't think you've recovered yet, mate.
No, I think I'm in shock because I just genuinely thought there was no chance there created, and then next thing you know, the ball it's just nestled. It's a beautiful strike, but Edgware now need a response. Could be now. It's ushered well from Staines. They are defending well, Staines. I'll give them that. The ball gets whipped in. It's flicked on from Edgar Phillips, but it's just gone into Myers' hands, luckily. But Bradley Walsh was there, waiting to pounce on any loose ball, but he just couldn't quite get there. And Staines will relax the game. Here's Josh Stewart. Right to Daniel Cullen. Clips it line with Lima. Driving into the middle there. He's done well. Still on the ball, he's doing very well, and he's won the free kick. That's great play from Lima there, Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a brilliant run again. He's decided to come inside now because he wasn't getting any real joy against Alanazi, and that's where he first got in the position to get the cross, which led to the goal. And now he's got a free kick in a fantastic position. I just wonder if it's a bit of frustration from Edgware after going behind. They've been looked a bit frustrated, not as comfortable on the ball as they were before. I know they have created a chance, which they'll be happy about. But now they've given one away in a very dangerous area.
Certainly, 22 gone roughly. Daniel Cullen is over this one. Sure, he's going to whip this, but you never know. I expect him to just float one back stick. Edgware do have a wall. It's the right back. steps up. Normally plays in the middle. Push back tonight. Whips this now. All the way to the back stick. Edgware clear. It's not cleared far enough. It's a shot. It's deflected a line. It's a goal! And it's Matthew Hogg. It's filtering kindly in the box. And he's tucked it away.
He'll be absolutely delighted with that, especially after missing the crucial penalty at the weekend to send them crashing out of the FA Vase. He's redeemed himself, and he's done well to get himself free there. It was a bit of a dodgy crossing, sort of bouncing around, but he just pulled off, calmly took a touch, and it's an excellent finish. He's going to be well happy with that.
Certainly is a great finish from the fullback, and Staines found himself 2-0 up. In the space of sort of 4 minutes in this first half against a team of the division above. Great little finish there. Edgware going to pick it long. Lewis, is that an easy finish there, or do you think he's still got a lot to do as the ball's fallen to him?
It's an instinctive finish, isn't it? He loves a goal, doesn't he? Matthew Hogg, I mean, when he's playing fullback, he does like to push forward and get himself on the score sheet. No, it's a clever finish, and it's going to plan so far for Paul Burgess' side.
Certainly. I think that maybe his third of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong. He scored 2 against Victoria London on 14th of September. That was actually last time Staines won. It's not that long ago, actually, to be honest. It's only about a week and 2 weeks ago. Edgware have not won since the 24th of August. It'll be another blow if they lose tonight. Knocked out the FA Vase as well at the weekend. So they need to bounce back here. So far, Staines have probably had the majority of possession. And I would say have deserved to be leading. It's clipped long now from Stewart. And it's Cullen now. From fullback, gets a cross in. Edgware deal with it well, and it's out for a corner. Scott, what do you think about Cullen all the way up the field there? That's something new. We haven't seen that yet in this game.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see if he continues on with that as a natural midfielder. But it's a brilliant run from him here, and now the corner's gone short.
Ooh, it's whipped in to the back post. Cullen was there. The cross wasn't good enough for him, and it's just going to be a goal kick. But yeah, back to you, Scott, about Cullen being that high. Do you think that's going to be something they implement more and more as the game goes on?
He's obviously capable of playing in those areas as a natural midfielder, so I wouldn't be surprised. But what's interesting to see is the start of this game, it was all down that left. Benaya was involved, Bamba and him linking up. But since they've got their success, it's been coming down this right-hand side, which he's obviously been a big part of as well as Lima. And now they are 2-0 up. You can't complain with it, can you?
Certainly, and it will be a free kick for Edgware, just behind the halfway line in their own half, just on that far side by the dugouts, by two managers with two different emotions after 25 minutes. Staines very relaxed on the ball around their back, and it's what I love to see. Always confident to kick the ball on the floor, even in poor weather and even on surface such as grass, which sometimes can't be the best to play on. Staines still on it. Joku is clipped long now. Bambers seems to be shoved, but the ref's wave play on. And Edgware can't wave it, but oh, and it's a chance. Oh, he's shot early. Bernier, it's fell to Bernier. And he's trying to just volley it over the goalie. And it ends up being a horrid shot, to be honest. But Lewis, what do you make of that? Do you think he could have relaxed a bit?
I mean, he's seen what Richard Bond has done earlier and has tried to replicate as his own. Didn't quite get the contact that he needed on that one. I think he'll be a little bit frustrated with himself.
So you could all see what he's trying to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out the way everyone wants it. It's good play there from Staines though, and his hog cutting inside. And he cuts back out. Oh, and it's fell. Oh, and it's Bernier who shot, and he's, to be honest, it's quite far wide in the end. I think he's just not connected well with that. And that was a lovely play from the left, down the left-hand side from Staines there, Scott.
Yeah, it was a brilliant ball then and a great touch from Matthew Hogg. I think he's full of confidence, but this press isn't stopping, and they're going to keep getting chance after chance if they continue like this. And it's just unfortunate that's the second time in a row. Bernard can't really connect with it properly. Maybe he's trying too hard to take his chance. I don't know. It's unfortunate.
He's been heavily involved so far. Bradley Walsh does well there to go around Cullen. Could be a chance. Stewart doesn't get a foot to that. I think he did. I think Bradley Walsh has ended up touching it again, and it's gone out for a goal kick from Staines. I think that's great defending there from Josh Stewart. But yet again, a lovely run from Bradley Walsh. He seems to be a big threat, doesn't he, Lewis, for Edgware?
Yeah, he's caused a bit of a problem on that left-hand side. He likes to try and cut in field. I'm surprised he didn't cut in once more and tried to get a shot away. He tried to drive it down the line. But no, that was fantastic defending on the back there from Josh Stewart.
Certainly was. Swain just trying to push and header it out to his fullback, but he's ended up going out for a throw, and Edgware trying to progress up the field with this, but it's gone back to Staines now. And Matthew Hogg, the goal scorer for the second goal for Staines, will take this one. By Staines half over on that far side. He throws long, it's flicked on well. Bamber's gone forward. It's 50-50 in the end. It's cut out well from Stewart. Here's Lima. Find himself in pockets, more inside now than wide. Richard Bond, skipper and goal scorer. Back to Stewart. Slow and patient from Staines right now. Back to Josh Stewart. Clipped the ball over the top. To Cullen. Lima in support. Finds Bamber. He's now going to play it back. A bit of a poor pass down. Edgware have cut this out. It's Josh Stewart again to sweep it up. And oh, he's having an exceptional game. Lovely dribbling that. And it's a lovely ball yet again. And it's whipped in. And it's Lima. It's fell to Lima. Who's crossed it again. Oh! And Bamber's flew at it. But Edgware have cleared. But Staines have come out of it again. Here's Hogg. Trying to find his striker. It's clear from Edgware, and it's Josh Stewart yet again sweeping it up. Here's Cullen. Laps on this now. The fullback. Just driving inside. Let's go. Back to Jack Swine. To Bobby Cooper out wide. To Matthew Hogg just on the halfway line. This Bamber holds up well. Bernier tries to find a Staines player on the edge. Bradley Walsh tackles well. Yet again, it's going to come to... Is it? Oh, it is. What a tackle that is from Josh Stewart, who has been exceptional so far in this first half. I thought that was Bradley Walsh's ball all day long, but Josh Stewart, what a tackle there. And Lewis, do you want to just touch on him? We've just seen him. Seems to be doing everything from centre back. He sweeps everything, he wins every tackle, he drives with the ball well, he's got the diag on him as well. He's had an exceptional first half, hasn't he?
Tell you what, he seems to be a player that as game by game goes on, that he's just growing more and more in confidence. But there's a chance there.
And it has found the back of the net, but the ref has given a foul, I think. Staines, have they got away with that one there? It was a long throw in, and he was just touching on Josh Stewart, but he seemed to just fly over his head. And in the end, the ball ends up over Myers' head as well, and into the back of the net, but a foul was given, and Staines have got away with one there, big time. Joe Cooper now going to find Jack Swine. Trying to find his fullback Hog, which he has done. It's going to be a Staines corner. Scott, a real chance there for Edgware. Had the ball in the back of the net, but ruled out. Is that warning stance? Yeah. Staines?
I think it was a foul, to be honest, from Bradley Wolves, but it's their first real chance, and again, it was just the lack of position, I think, because we'd just seen Stewart come all the way across to make that crunching tackle, and he just hadn't quite got back in position. Edgware tried to take advantage of it, sort of went past him, and I think it was a foul in the end, so you can't really complain too much, but it'll give Edgware some hope. It might, seeing the ball back and it might just get him going and think, we've got to do this more.
Certainly, it must have been a fair decision from the ref. Scott saying it was a foul. And yeah, I agree with Scott. Just give Edgware maybe that little edge now that they've had the ball in the back of the net, but Staines shouldn't be too worried. It's a good play from Edgware then, beating the press. Now just out on that far side, driving into the Staines half. It's a clip ball over the top. Oh, and it's well met from Maya there, the 16-year-old. A long ball for Staines, trying to find Bamba, but it's cut out well. Into Shebang. Jack Lilly trying to thread one through, and it's going to go through to Maya in the Staines net. 35 minutes gone. But a good half so far. I think the scoreline you do see reflects the game. Staines have been the better side. Edgware just missing that sort of cutting edge, maybe in the midfield, or dominance in the midfield. Staines seem to be dominating quite well. Here is Josh Stewart driving yet again. Ended up going all the way back to Maya. Just going to slow the game down. Edgware don't seem to press this, so Staines are going to be happy with keeping it around the back all night. Diag there. It's cut out well from Alanezi. Bouncing now around in this midfield is Mogford. He tries to go over the top now. And Matthew Hogg has gone down, and it will be a free kick. That's a bit poor there. I think it's just a tangle of legs. But Lewis, you think Edgware just trying to overplay it at times?
Yeah, I think they just need to be a little bit more direct. The Staines back four is doing very, very well at the minute. I think they just need to have a bit more of a run, have a little bit more of a go if they're going to try and find a goal in this game. But no, just going back to Josh Stewart, he's playing absolutely brilliant tonight. He's certainly a player that is growing game on game. They play centre half with him back in our youth, Bedfont Sports, and he's certainly come on leaps and bounds since then.
Daniel Cullen, it will be Edgware's corner, and I think it's the first corner of the game. Could this be a chance? Could this be their threat? It's going to be Bradley Walsh to take. It is a nice pink kit. A little bit like a squashy, but I do like it.
He doesn't like the corner flag.
No, he's pulled the corner flag out. The ref's told him to put it back in. I was going to say, I don't think that's actually allowed. It's going to be an in-swinging ball. It's very high. It's gone all the way to the edge, and it's met to Shebang. No, it hasn't, sorry. It's met Kabunkwig. And he's just headed it very wide in the end. It will be a goal kick for Staines. Will that... Lewis, you think that's quite a poor corner? What do you make of that corner? It's a bit of a weird one. He's floated it quite far on the sort of like towards the edge of the box, really, and it's like no one's going to score a header from there, are they?
Well, if anything, it's got to favour a chest and volley, which you probably wouldn't expect your centre half to do, to be fair. So I'm not too sure the plan on that one. And like you say, it can't favour a header because you've got to generate all the power, especially when it's looping like that. So a bit of a weird one.
Certainly, Brady was driving with you now. It has gone down. Will be a free kick for Edgware. I think that's a little bit soft, but Edgware will take it, and Staines now need to set up well to defend this one. I don't know about you guys, but my pet hate in football is short corners, right? I hate them, especially when they go short and then they cross it anyway. Like, don't get it wrong, sometimes, you know, I see City and I think Villa do it well. Sometimes when they go short and then they just cross, I find it, even when they go short and they go all the way back to the centre-back, who's back on the halfway line. Don't get it, it's my pet hate in football.
Better than them hitting the first man. That's my pet hate.
Oh, yeah.
My whole life, I've never once hit the first man from a corner, and these pros can't do it.
It will be a free kick whipped in, and is that your pet hate there, Scott?
That's terrible. That is awful.
Straight into the goalie's grasp. Staines could be on a counter, and it's just gone out. For throw him. Free kick. Staines winning it back. He's won it off Mogford. Bobby Cooper has, and here's Richard Bond going to go back to Jack Swain. Clip it line. That has gone down, but no calls for a foul. So it's going to just trickle out for a Edgware throw-in. Just out in the midway point. Edgware half. That's a far side. And it's a foul throw, and he's going to have to take it back a few yards as well. Referee not happy with that one. He's thrown long. It's flicked on from Staines. Bouncing a lot in the middle, and Lammas come out with that one. Driving. It's a strike. Oh, and he's fouled the back of the net.
Joe Cooper,
I think. Who scored that?
I think it was Joe Cooper, I believe. He's not really been involved too much either, but he's taken his chance there.
He certainly has. The ball kind of just fell to him from Lima, driving with it, and he has a strike. I think he's took a deflection. Because Koloko seemed to be stalemate yet again in his net, and I think he's took a deflection. He's trickled into that bottom right, the goalie's left, and he's put Staines 3-0 up in this cup tie. With 5 minutes to half time. Lovely lead to have, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, you can't ask for anything better, especially after wanting to bounce back after the heartbreaking defeat at the weekend. Although on that note, they did have a 2-0 lead and threw it away, so they don't want to go one further and throw away a 3-0 lead here. They'll be desperate to see this out to half-time with the clean sheet at the very least, and then go from there and take control, just like they have been in the second half. I mean, Edgware didn't allow them so much time on the ball at the back that we've hardly seen Joe Cooper and the goal scorer Richard Bond getting on the ball. They've been so free, and they both ended up scoring. Like, the midfield has been dominated by Staines, and it's what's winning in this cup tie.
Certainly. They don't seem to press the back line at all. And that was a chopping challenge. And the ref has waved play on.
Great challenge.
Edgware have ended up coming back with the ball. It's Bradley Walsh now. He's trying to slide him through. And it's Jack Swain and Oliver Meyer communicate well there. And the goalie collects it, and it is an offside flag. Fourth cup anyway. It's a chopping challenge there from Bobby Cooper, but a certainly good one indeed. Staines, they seem to play it around the back nice and slowly, but there's no press, so you just would. And then, because there's no press, you can't really give it to the midfield because, you know, the striker's kind of screening it. They're all marked, so they end up going over the top, but then it ends up working out quite nicely for them. So they wait for their forwards to make a lovely run, and they certainly do that indeed. Or just like that, a few flick-ons. Here's Richard Bond breaking down his left-hand side. Going to go out for another corner for Staines here, Lewis. Are you happy with his first half?
Yeah, it's been excellent for Staines. And I mean, go back to that Joe Cooper finish. He's only a youngster and he's taken it so well. Tidy little finish into that bottom right corner, and it's certainly gone to plan so far. Certainly, as we were saying, that bounce back from the FA Vase defeat.
Certainly, and now Bonnier will take this corner. Looks to be an in-swinger.
You're happy about that?
Oh, and it's just trickled past the post. I was happy about that, Scotty D, but that's a big chance for Staines there to make it 4. And it's just trickled past the post, and Edgware will be happy. They're not 4-0 down now. Oh, and if the press is on, and they have won it back nicely. Edgware then defend back, but no, it's one back again from Staines. And it is going to be a free kick for Staines in a good area. Lewis, what are Edgware doing?
Well, we're just saying about playing out from the back with Edgware. We keep on going on, need to be a bit more direct. And they're playing out the back has not only cost them possession, but cost them a yellow card as well.
Certainly hasn't. Bernard has got the ball in his hand. Approaching half time. It's about a minute away, less than a minute. Lima is over there as well. Just getting a nice zoom in here. On the grass. You can see how it's a little bit damp out there for the lads. And Jack Lilly was the one that got booked. And here's Bonnier for Staines stepping over this one. He has a go. Oh, and that was a great save in the end. I thought I was just about to nestle in the top corner there. But Koloko gets there in the end. I think the free kick just didn't have enough pace on it, did it there, Scott?
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. I think it was a bit of a for the cameras save, if you're asking me. It was just looks like he had to make it, but he was never going to travel him, really. And another short corner just to please you.
Short corner, and he's whipped it in, and it's cleared at the front man. Just for you, Scott. I think I'm just used. Sorry, I'm just used to Tottenham doing short corners, and I'll tell you what, it's absolutely tragic most of the time.
I'm used to Leeds hitting the first man.
Yeah, it's just trauma from our own experiences. And Alanezi has won a free kick. And look at the press from Bamba. Edgware waiting for an option. They've tried to clip it long. It's cut well from Josh Stewart. Bamba's going to press this again. Now it's Lima's time to press. All long. It's actually done well. It's Mogford now. He's gone round Bond. Oh, it's cut well in the end from Joe Cooper, who's got the third goal for us tonight. In amongst it now, isn't he? Hunting this ball. And Daniel Cullen ends up coming out with it, and it'll be a throw-in for Edgware just on the halfway point in the Staines half, just on his near side. And Alanezi will take this throw. Stewart ends up winning that one. Just flipped up into the air. Got 50-50s going on all of a sudden. It's clipped long, it's just gone over Bamba's head. And Tishi Bang will go back to his goalie where Bamba presses, but he's gone long again. That's nearly a lovely cut out from Joe Cooper there. Going back to Edgware, who now seems to be trying to slow it down a bit. It's a lovely ball over the top. Could this be a chance? Oh, it's a great save for Maya there, the 16-year-old. Aquabunkwick seemed to be in on goal. He just tried to curl it round the keeper. And Maya just makes a great save onto the bar to keep Staines his clean sheet so far. It will be a corner for Edgware. Was that a chance, Lewis, there?
Oh, a huge chance, but you've got to give credit to Oliver Meyer. I mean, 16 years of age, Fulham loanee, and you can see why he's on Fulham's books, can't you? Because that is an incredible stop to tip down to the crossbar.
Certainly, the corner does come in. It's missed out everyone. Jack Swine will clear it. That's an outstanding save. I'd be sending that one to Marco Silva. And that is the half-time whistle. And Staines and Lammas, Middlesex lead Edgware and Kingsbury 3-0 at the break in this cup competition. It's a great half for Staines where they dominated. But Edgware have a massive chance at the end there, but it's a great save from Meyer. Maybe that will spur Edgware in this second half. Join us again in about 15 minutes or so for this second half and see if Staines can keep this lead. 3-0 at the break to Staines. Well, welcome back for the second half of this Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup round 1 tie between Staines and Lammas, Middlesex versus Edgware and Kingsbury. Staines leading 3-0 at the break. Thanks to Richard Bond, Matthew Hogg and Joe Cooper. Lewis, what do you make of that first half then?
No, absolutely perfect for Staines in that first half. Some cracking goals as well, particularly that Richard Bond strike. He called it, really, an absolute rocket. We are seeing some changes then, though, from Edgware and Kingsbury. I think there's going to be a few changes potentially up top. We're seeing Levi Young getting himself stripped down ready on that right-hand side. There he is, just coming on. And also Kitoko. So, see what they can produce in this second half.
Certainly, Scott, what do you think needs a change in his second half for Edgware? You know, grab something from this game.
Yeah, I think they just need to stop playing out from the back so much. They've been so stubborn trying to play it out from the back. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Kieran Lake-Bryan has just come on at right back as well. And he is someone who we know loves to dribble with the ball. Here he is now. He loves to run with the ball, get the ball going forward as much as possible. I mean, he's an Anguillan international, and we've seen him doing really well recently in the World Cup qualifiers for them, and he'll be eager to get the ball going forward, and that's what they need to do. So I think it's hopefully some good changes from their point of view.
Certainly, made a lot of changes across the pitch, from the back all the way to the sort of attacking options, and here is Bradley Walsh. There's a long ball forward for Ospina. He gives it back to Lima and Edgware. So we've got a different sort of character to come out here. So a bit more urgent. And though they've got to up it, they want to stay in this competition. Crossfield ball tries to go. It's cut out well from Staines, and Young got a chase on. Swine wins it well. It's up for throwing. Kieran Lake-Bryan takes. Fullback's on the ball now. It's a thread one through there, but Staines yet again coming out on top. Bouncing all in the air right now. Just around that Staines penalty area, but it's clipped long. The ref has given a foul for Bamba. It will be a free kick for Staines. Just in their own half on the halfway line. They come out wide now. And that will be a foul. Bamba's gone down from the shebang foul. This could be a good area to whip one in here, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, it's a definite free kick there. It's just shoved him over. And I think his frustrations from the first half have clearly continued. But the quality of delivery we've already seen from Staines, I'm expecting, if this is going to be Matthew Hogg like it looks like, a good ball here. So this is a really good chance to get the second half going just exactly how they want to. Because it's been a decent start from Edgware so far. They already got forward a few more times than they were doing in the last half. But this could be a real soccer punch to the stomach if they concede here early on.
Manir is on it. Matthew Hogg's peeled wide. Manir whips in well. All the way to the back post. And it's nearly gone in there. And Koloko's had to get down well, and it's gone out for a Staines corner. It looks like Lima will go out to take. It's going to be an outswinger now from Lima. And he's hit the first man there. It could be a counter on for Edgware. It's clipped long. Richard Bond's there sweeping up. Skipper duty does well. Here's Maya. Now coming over to this near side with that ball. A lot of noise in the crowd there. Getting also the support on. And Lake-Bryan's overlapped well. And he's going to receive the ball now. He drills one in. It could be a chance for Edgware. But it's clear well from Staines. And it ends up going out for an Edgware ball. Scott, you see Lake Brian's paced down that right side from fullback, giving a different attacking option for Edgware now.
Yes, exactly what I was talking about with him. It's a great run forward. He's shouting for the ball. He's eager for it. And he's got him into an attacking position. It's a good cross in, but unfortunately no one on the end of that one. You can expect a lot more of that from him going forward. So Matthew Hogg's going to have his work cut out for the second half.
That's it, especially where Edgware needs some goals. They are going to probably tell him to attack more. It will be an Edgware corner.
Well, they've managed to bend this ball back.
Will take, he whips it into the back stick. Platt's flying in for that one. Staines end up clearing. It seems to not clear well enough. Now Edgware are going to come forward with this here. Here is Levi Young, who's had a go. It's cut out from Ospina. And another strike. It's just going to fall back to Maya. I think that's another substitution there. Ospina has come on. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. I think that is Ospina on the field. Too sure who he's replaced. We will get that to you soon. Staines looking to relax the game now. Take their possession back. Edgware have come out all guns blazing so far. It will be a Staines throw-in on that far side, just by the Edgware dugout. Trickled nearly away from the midfielder there, but Staines has still got it. Is Matthew Hogg the goal scorer? Just going to reset back to Matthew Hogg into the middle. It's a clip over the top from Bond. Lake Brian has dealt with that well. Over Benin, and it will be a Staines throw-in. They're just going to take their time. The Dark Arts. They say we saw a lot of that at the weekend in the Premier League, of course. It goes all the way down the pyramid, and we love to see it. Unless you're losing, of course, and you don't like to see it. Looks like it might be a long throw from Jack Swain here. Launched that one into the box. Can't beat the first man, though, but it's flicked into the box. It's just going to be a goal kick in the end for Edgware. They're coming out with this now. It's Mogford. It's a lovely ball down that left-hand side. It'll be a chance for Edgware. It's cut across. It's a strike, and it's gone in. And it's Miguel Ospina who's tapped that in at the near post. 7 minutes into the second half, and Edgware have got one back. Could the game be back on now, Scott?
Oh, it's certainly back on now. I mean, that's one of their best attacks of the entire game. They played the ball out the back, probably the first or second time they've actually managed to escape the high press. But once they did it, there's so much space, so many gaps on that left-hand side. And a good cross in, and it's a proper striker's finish from Ospina. He'll be buzzing with that off the bench, and it's an early goal. You can only imagine they've got going now. They're going to get going and expect a comeback to happen.
Certainly, now it's come just 7 or 8 minutes into the second half. They have looked the better side in this second half, and a completely different side from the first. But Lewis, what does Staines need to do now just to keep this 2-goal lead?
They need to shore things up and potentially extend that advantage back to 3. They do have a lot of forward options on the bench. Maybe we'll see one of them at some point, but Edgware have certainly come out strongly in the second half.
Certainly have. Now here is Levi Young on his right-hand side. Step over. Trying to get another cross in. Oh, it's another chance for Ospina. Just missed on that one. That could be a counter-attack for Staines. Clip long from Lima for Bamba. Defensive tackle, and a good one that is. And Edgware will come out with that ball again. They've clipped it long this time. He's going to go out. But Staines for a nice stayed in. And Edgware now got the ball back. Staines have it back just in the middle of the park on that far side. Here's Bamba. You feel like Bamba now might have to play a little bit of a different game to his usual running behind. He might have to try and hold the ball up for his side, especially if they're on the ball a lot more Edgware. And here's Kieran Lake Bryan driving with it here. Richard Bond causing a nuisance. It's like Bryan again now driving into the box. There's a tackle from Richard Bond, and that will be a foul. And it's well won from Lake Bryan there. It could be another chance for Edgware. It will be a yellow. The skipper, Richard Bond, and the goal scorer of the first wonder goal. Now, captain for Edgware, Keita, is over this one.
That was another fantastic run by Lake Bryan. He just kept going and going. With him and Levi Young, who've both come off the bench down his right-hand side, you can expect a lot of chances coming from that direction.
Edgware again then, through the middle as the shot comes in from distance, but it's a good save there from Why, I think we'll be keen there, Scott, just to try and slow the pace of this game down, because Edgware will come out like a house on fire in the second half.
Yeah, he definitely will. They want to get that passing the ball around the back control that they had from most of the majority of the first half, and these new players are on up top for Edgware, making it difficult for them, as you can see straight away going for it. But they just need to get that calm collectedness back and stop giving the ball away in dangerous areas, and I'm sure the chances will come from them as they're looking like now.
Driving forward with Benair, it's a decent interception out on that far side though. Callum puts that one into touch, and it's going to be an Edgware throw on that far left hand side. Heavens have certainly opened for the second half. Bobby Cooper. There is Lake Bryan. Lima intervenes, and it's back to our second goal scorer tonight, Matthew Hogg. Looks to go on a cup competition. Did score against Amersham Town in the FA Vase, an incredible strike that he got there. Got some defensive work to do here, does Hogg. He's done very well indeed. Joe Cooper. Bond. Bamba gives it away cheaply, back with Levi Young. And Benair goes down from the challenger net. Is going to be a free kick for Staines. Edgware has certainly been looking lively in this second half though. Scott, do you reckon if Staines get another goal that will just kill this momentum that they find?
I do, because they really looked dejected at the end of that first half. But they've come out, they're up for it, but there's still those little fouls, those little frustrations are evident in the Edgware side, and they're only going to get heightened if there's a Staines goal here. And to be honest, the way the game's gone, I think Staines have reacted well to the goal. They started to find their feet again, get that possession going. But Edgware certainly looked more dangerous in the second half. So I think we have a very interesting tie on our hands. And the next goal is going to be crucial.
It will be a Staines throw, a few technical difficulties, but I'm back now. Thanks to Lewis and Scott for taking over. Still No news on who Spina's come on for. Just going to try and work it out. It may be... Oh, I'm still not sure here. It might be... Is it not Kobangwig? Or maybe, no, that's Bradley Walsh is still on. It might be Kobangwig and the number 9, Stephen Kobangwig, who we believe was Spina replaced. But Staines now on the ball, just on this far side. It's won well in the end. From skipper Kaiti, and Edgware going to come and try and come forward with it now. Is Mogford. Trying to find their front man, but Staines cut out well. Then keep it well, and have clipped it long now. Could this be a chance for Bamba? Oh, and he's tried to just cross it early, which I don't mind, but it's cut out well from Edgware. We're now going to try and counter from this one. So clip ball over the top, and this is Kabonwig. He's cutting well, and he's shot, and it's just wide of the post. And he is still on the pitch, and we was wrong about that one. Can't quite work out who Spina replaced. Unless Edgware have 12 men on the pitch. But I don't... Is Kiyitko on the pitch, guys? I don't know if he is. Evaristo Kukwito? Katitko?
So saw him warming up at some point. He might not have come on. It might have been for Miguel Ospina instead. Still waiting for Kitoko to make an impression in this game.
Yeah, this is the life of non-league football. We're still enjoying ourselves either way and had a great footballing match. It's Mockford playing forward now. It's another run and they try to go line. Kabonwig, and it's just trickled out for a Staines goal kick. Scott, second half, who's impressed you the most?
I mean, that was a good passage of play down his right-hand side again. And it's the two that have come on for Edgware, Lake Bryan and Young, who just seem to be getting their team up the pitch, running with the ball, and nice interplay there between Young and he tried to slip in as number 9, Kabonwig, but he couldn't quite find him. And that's what the manager's going to want to see. He's going to want to see them looking lively and quick in those attacks, because that's when they're going to catch out the Staines defence. We saw them take advantage of them napping with that throw-in in the first half when the ball ended up in the back of the net, but it was disallowed. And that's the kind of thing they've got to do more of and show their quality, because they are a division above.
Yes, certainly. Web pages has just updated. Which was crept about. It was a Spina.
Got confirmation from the vice chairman there, Bailey. The credible source. He has confirmed that Spina came on for Jack Lilly.
It's good to have the connections, isn't it? Especially when the game's moving so fast, and we don't want to get anything wrong. Where the press is on as well. And there he then cuts that out, but it will be an Edgware row. Something about a night game though, isn't there, under the floodlights, that something special. I do, in my time when I played, I'm acting like I'm really old, but there's something about it.
Did you favour these conditions?
Staines will have a throw. Do you know what? I think I did, because up my slide tackles, I went a bit further. Slipping. There could be a breakaway for Edgware, but it's cut out well from Josh Stewart. Could be another chance. It's Bam. Oh, it's not Bamber. Sorry about that, but that was Bobby Cooper trying to go forward there. Here's Edgware. Seems to be back and forth action so far. It's a line ball. It's met well. Staines going to keep it. They do keep it well, Staines. I'll give him that. Bobby Clark now trying to chip one over Lake Bryan. He's headed well. Edgware seems to be keeping the ball a lot better in this second half. Actually getting it down and playing. Good bit of football. And if that ball trickles through there, that would have been a lovely passage of play, but Ends up going out for a Staines throw-in, where Matthew Hogg will relax and he will take his time. Launches it long, but it's not flicked. Lake Bryan ends up heading it off for another Staines throw-in. This time progressively up the pitch into the Edgware half. Approaching 66th minute. Rain's still pouring. A bit unsure whether this game would go ahead. Was able to. Pitch inspection. Now Edgware could be on the break here. Well, yet again from Josh Stewart. That's clip long. Edgware meet it, but not met well enough. And Lima will reset for Staines. Josh Stewart going back out to that far side, now into the middle for Richard Bond. You see the rain absolutely pouring down now. Clip long from Staines. Every time they seem to clip it long, Lake Bryan meets it, but not this time. Matthew Hogg gets there instead. And it will be a foul in a pretty good area. And I was about to say, every time they seem to clip it, try and clip over Lake Bryan, he wins it. But Matthew Hogg's all of a sudden from fullback there, and he wins it off of Lake Bryan. He seems to cut inside, and he is fouled in the end. It will be a good chance here, Lewis.
Yeah, I certainly think Fulbanier will be the one that's favouring this one. He went close last time. I think you were right when calling it that he just needed a bit more power on the strike. Certainly got the direction and the bend. He just needs a little bit more power, particularly when it's, I'd probably say about 25, just 25, 28 yards out. So he's going to need a little bit of zip on the ball.
Maybe, use the conditions on the floor, the wet surface. Make the keeper parry it, make a mistake. We do have Richard Bond over the ball as well. He's the skipper, he's also the goal scorer. He's also the only player for Staines to be booked in this game, so he's been heavily involved, a big influence. Bernier does look like he wants this. Three-man wall for Edgware. The ref blows his whistle. It's blocked by the wall and it's ended up being cleared. Nearly fell to a Staines player there. The ball's tricking it all around this box right now and there could be a few chances. And it's Richard Bond in the air who snaps at the chance. But it's saved and Edgware could be on a counter here. Here's Bradley Walsh. He cuts in well. And he's still cutting. And he's done another player there. Try to find the right winger, but it's cut out well. And it could be a counter-attack for Staines now. Here's Bamba. Lake Bryan with him. Lake Bryan does commit a foul there, but the ref plays play on, and Bernier now goes down. No foul given for either of them. And Edgware could be breaking away now. Down his right-hand side, and no one's there. I do think there should have been at least 2 fouls in there, don't we? But the ref plays play on. And Staines have now retrieved the ball back. Myers clips it long. Lake Bryan wins another one of those headers. Now trying to relax it. That one's nearly cut out and it's come over to us for a throw-in. Scott, what do you think about that free kick then?
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible, wasn't it? It's the second time he's had a free kick there that was just really soft. And he just hit the man in the wall. Oh, here we go.
This could be a chance. And it has found the back of the net. And it's Kabunwig with the goal. And it's a mistake from Josh Stewart, who was talking so much about in that first half for a great performance. But it's a mistake there. And Stephen Kabunwig ends up finishing past Maya this time. It's 3-2 now. Approaching the 70th minute, and we could have a game on our hands here, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, it's a head and hands moment for the defender there. It's an awful one to give away, and they've been so good at playing out from the back, and it's come to bite them in the end. And you have to say it's been coming. Edgware have looked the better side. They've been doing nice little triangles of play. They've looked more up for it in the second half, which is disappointing to say from a Staines point of view, who are throwing away another lead by the looks of things. You have to favour the comeback on now, the way things are going. And they'll just be desperate. Paul Burgess will be desperate to get his side to just calm down and start creating chances like they did in that first half.
So I think it was a sub there for Edgware, just trying to chase this third goal. I think Bradley Walsh has made way. Scott, I'm going to give you a chance to comment on Bradley Walsh because I know you didn't get the opportunity to.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for him, the chase is over, but maybe the cup chase isn't over if they can get this comeback in full force here.
Well done, Scott. I gave you a moment. I was waiting. That's a strike there. Sorry about that, but Bobby Cooper has a strike. He looked to be in for a moment, but yeah, back to you, Scott. I was waiting to give you a moment, but it didn't come in that second half.
No, he was quite quiet in the second half after being so lively in the first. He was making all those runs and the defenders were meeting them, and he just never really got going in the final third, but unfortunately he couldn't do it in the second half.
Certainly. I was going to also make another joke, but I'm not going to bother because it's just going to not go down as well as your one. But Lima has made way now. Veneer also coming off for Staines. And I think that's also Bamba for the full front three. All coming off. And that is Joshua Hooks, Ethan Leaks, and Joshua Hike coming on. Now, Lewis, I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk about Ethan Leaks.
Yeah,
right now.
He's a player that is banging form at the moment. 2 goals at the weekend, and he's certainly causing a real threat on that left-hand side. And I think they're going to look to give him the ball as much as possible, but particularly as well with Josh Hooks. He's certainly a bit more of a tricky player. Leaks is a little bit more direct. So I think bringing on this front three to try and see out this game, just try and get one more, give them back that margin that they need, because a 1-goal margin is not one that you want to try and hold on to.
Certainly not. Like Brian getting stuck in numerous times there. Me and Scott spoke about Lake Brian a few times before the match when we saw him on the bench. We know him personally, and Lewis spoke about Ethan Leaks and he was surprised he was on the bench. He said he's on bang on form like he just said, and they'll be matched against each other in this game, so let's see who comes out on top.
I mean, with Lake Brian there, I also have been reliably informed that he has a martial art background. I think he was relying on it there for some of them tackles.
Yeah, it'll be good to see that battle there because both players thought of highly, especially in this commentary box. And Staines are now on the ball. Here's Richard Bond. He's going to reset for Staines. They have kept the ball very well tonight. We'll give them that, especially playing against a side that are a division above them. Crunch and tackle. Jake Swine there. Staines have come away with it now. Joe Cooper trying to clip that out to that right hand side, but it's won well by Edgware. Looking for a counter attack now. Gone forward well. That's a poor touch there in the end from Ospina. Staines trying to come away with it, but Lake Brian cuts that out well. Ospina now on the ball, getting it wide. Levi Young now finds something. A good little play there from Edgware. It's cut out well in the end from Matthew Hogg. Nice little flick there, Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're showing their quality now with these substitutions coming on. We said it was a bit of a weakened side at the start of the game, and I think some of them will regular players have come on because they've been going in and doing these triangles, these little flicks, these passes, and it's starting to work. You'll be getting a little bit nervous if you're a Staines fan. I certainly know someone.
That ball is going to trickle through to Myers. Done well considering his age, you know. Fulham loanee. I think he's settled the game down well when he needs to. He's made some incredible stops. I think the goals he has conceded, I don't think they're that savable. The youngster has done well in the Staines net tonight. It's Bobby Cooper trying to thread one through. It's gone to Lake Bryan. I'm going to try and go forward with it now. Here's Levi Young. Got Leaks chasing him down back to Lake Bryan. Edgware just going to try and be patient with it now. That was a mistake from Shishibangwe. He's got away with one there. It's gone all the way back to his goalie. Now Edgware lipping it long. Staines with a winning header, but it's gone all the way back to Edgware yet again. A little dummy there, and it could be a chance for Edgware. Bang tries to have a little shot. It's ended up being a lot from Cullen. Collected from Staines. We're now coming forward with it now on that right hand side. Trying to link up well. Staines still got the ball. Bobby Cooper now on that just about midway point. Edgware now back onto the ball. Very ping pong style so far, back and forth. For this last sort of 5 minutes or so is Levi Young over on this near side, driving at this Staines back line. Try to go wide for a cross, and it's blocked well, and it's going to be a corner for Edgware. Do you see the momentum building here, Scott, for Edgware?
Yeah, I mean, the momentum's been building since half time, really, and you feel for Staines they kind of has to get another goal, because I think if another one's coming in this, it's going the way of the pink and white. So it's you just got to hope that they can maintain that solid structure at the back that they had in the first half and not do what they did at the weekend, and because they don't want to go into penalties again.
Certainly not after losing on penalties at the weekend. The FA Vase whipped him well. It's bouncing all around in there. It's a strike. I think it's saved well from Maya there, and it's cleared in the end from Staines. That was a big chance, that, Lewis, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just falling from the corner. We've been going on about corners this evening, and that one was whipped in towards that far post, and just saw straight away it caused a real bit of a melee inside of that penalty area. I saw Josh Stewart complaining, feeling there should have been a free kick. No free kick given. A good save nevertheless from Oliver Meyer, and Edgware Kingsbury making their 5th substitution.
And it is Kabwanku who's come off. I think it's a Chupon who's come on. I'm going to say it first. I'm pleased to see him leave. I think I've butchered his name about 50 times tonight, and I will apologise to him. So I'm not too fussed he's gone off. But he got his goal in the end. It was a lovely finish. And also Joe Cooper. Maybe a bit of an easier name to say. And on comes... Let's see what it is. That's Daniel Bowden for Staines. That is going to be that foul throw given. Yeah. And it is gone to Staines. You do see it all in non-league. It's the raw football, isn't it? I do enjoy it. None of this stupid Premier League malarkey for kicking a ball away and red card and whatnot. There's a lot of 50-50s going on in the middle there. Staines have come out of it once again. They seem to have won the majority of these 50-50s tonight, especially in that first half. Lake Bryan cuts that one out well with a diving header. Staines end up cutting out well, just hoofing it long, trying to make sure the danger stays away. Levi Young, good little feet. He has gone back to Lake Brian. He's took it under control well. Found in the middle to Levi Young. Cut out well yet again from Staines. That's a lovely play. From Ethan Leaks. Oh, a little Megs there. Well, Daniel Bowden. He ends up keeping it well. Now will be a foul. In an okay area for Staines, but that was a nice play there, Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lake Brian's going to be hearing about that one for a few weeks to come, that's for sure. Lake Brian goes in, but Ethan Leaks has still got the ball. It's a lovely turn there. Josh Hike, his Leaks on the edge. He's trying to give it to Bobby Cooper, who's gone down with a rest place play on. It could be a counter-attack for Edgware now. It's Kyoko. It's cut out well from Staines once again. I think, Lewis, you want to comment on Staines defending tonight? I know you've conceded 2 in his second half, but I do think at times you've been amazing defensively, no?
No, they've certainly done a good job, the back four, but minus that error from Josh Stewart has been very, very good besides that. They just need to stay sure because we've ticked over to 82 minutes now. Just keep it tight at the back is what the side need to do, because Edgware Kingsbury have certainly got their hot shots up top and they're causing a threat.
So yeah, Staines have now won another free kick. It's just inside their own half, about halfway in their half. Going to take their time. Shoot pump's going to just go and set it up for Maya there. Look at the height difference on that. 16-year-old's going to probably look to clip this long. Try and relieve some pressure off this Staines back line. He's clipped it long. Lovely bit of play from Joshua Hike there. He took it down well and there's a strike. Oh, it's just shaved the post. And that was great play from the striker to take that down and hold it up well and even get a shot away. And that's what you love to see from your striker this late on, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, him and Leaks, Hikes and Leaks coming on, they've shown why they've added quality. Leaks has been brilliant on the ball. And that ball was just interesting to see as the goalkeeper Meyer took that goal kick. There's a big puddle came up off it. So this surface cannot be nice to play on. So he's obviously decided to go for it as quickly as he can, and it's just an unlucky effort to trickle past in the end.
Yeah, anything sort of can happen in this weather with the bounce of the ball, or the momentum of the ball. 7 minutes plus added time to go. 3-2 to Staines after leading 3-0 at half time. Edgware league above, looking for an equaliser in this cup competition, which if they do, we will be seeing penalties, no extra time. This is the round. This is the first round of this competition. If you are confused what competition this is, sorry there, Sky, is the Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup. A mouthful. It flips on well from Edgware, all around the Staines box, and it's a bit of commotion in there. Staines end up clearing, but Lake Brian can't get hold of that. And now Staines will relax. As the clock ticks on, Edgware will probably be getting more and more impatient, especially with the slowness of Staines. What do they do to, keep their hopes alive here, Scott?
Well, I mean, Staines are kind of making their own problems. We just saw that as I was trying to get in a poor touch from Hogg to give away the throw-in in a dangerous area, and it's led to another ball in the box. They've just got to maintain the throw up defensively, and Edgware just have to keep doing what they're doing, putting the pressure on, driving that ball up the pitch, and I think the chances are going to come because Staines are starting to look a little bit nervous towards the end of this one.
We haven't got to go far to ask how Staines are feeling. Lewis, what do your thoughts on this last sort of 5 minutes?
There's going to be a lot of nerves around the ground at the moment, particularly with the home fans because of what happened on Saturday. Player they need to get it to, in my opinion, is the number 15, Daniel Boyden. He's a tricky player. He certainly links up well with Ethan Leeks on that left-hand side, and they'll be able to keep the ball and slow this clock down. That ball's gone over the fence, and that's going to be a bit of a mission to try and get that one back. So this again will just tick down the clock, but as you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of added time at the end of this game.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, you hope not. But the more time you waste, the more time gets added on, and the more nerves build up. Here's Matthew Hogg. Kind of cut in there, but he's gone for Bond, who's come back out, and here is Bowden, who you mentioned before. Just can't quite grasp anything from that. The ball has gone long. Well, by Stewart is Bond again. He's trying to clip it on that far side. Out to Hooks. Took it down. He's going to relax on it. Nothing too much. It's Cullen. Try to play Hooks line. Nothing has come from that one. Edgware back on. Foul. Not a foul there from Hooks, and it will be a Staines throw-in. They'll be happy with that one. Well done from Staines, very good play. Has actually gone out in the end for an Edgware throw where they could have just maybe tried to counter on that. But Alan, as he throws it long, Staines battling well with Edgware. So just try and keep them out and try and keep them in their own half. Clip on, look at this race on here between Lake Bryan and Leeks. And Leeks has gone down and no foul given. And Lake Bryan's clipped it long. Here's Achupom. Just tried to find a man wide, but it's still on it now, Edgware. Achupom again. A dribble through players. In the end, a foul is given. The race was on there, lads, wasn't it? Between Lake Bryan and Leeks. It may be a foul. Lake Bryan ends up coming out on top.
Yeah, I'm surprised the referee Jake Sims hasn't given a free kick for that one. It seems Ethan Leeks did win the pace. But they don't want to be doing this at the back here.
Well, they don't indeed. And put it away a little bit. They have given it back to Edgware, but you'd rather give it back there than on the edge of the box, and that is a foul. And Edgware played quickly onto this near side now. He's Young. The strike there from Kitoko. It's in the grasp of Maya quite easily. Scott, do you think he should be doing better there, or do you think he should, be a bit more patient than just having a shot on goal?
I think it's desperation time now. I think he's just seen a gap and he's gone for it. It wasn't a very good strike in the end, you're right, but I think Maya will be quite lucky, happy to have caught that after that the ball bobbled over the Staines goalkeeper's foot there. But here they are.
Could be a chance, and it's Young. He's going to go around the goalie and he's put it wide. All the back line had their hands up for offside. And they sort of slowed down as well. And Young bounded in on goal. He's just trying to be cheeky and take it round Maya when he could have just shot. And he's ended up hitting the side netting. And that is a big chance gone. He's got to score there, Scott.
He's got to score. It's another massive chance gone. I mean, the Staines fans would have had unwanted stains in their trousers watching that as he rounded the goalkeeper. But I don't know how he's got to finish there. He's done the hard work and he's not done the easy bit. That's going to keep him up at night.
He has gone down, so he's won a foul back. Lewis, what do you think of that chance? And what do you think of that stupid joke from Scott there as well?
I'm not too sure about the joke, but that's a huge chance for Levi Young. He should at least get it on target. I know there's a defender covering round, but I mean, that's a huge opportunity, and Hey, we're ticking over to the 90th minute. Lots of stoppage time we expect to be added on, and this is going to be a nervy ending for Staines.
Certainly will, and it's Kayita clipping it in to that box. Calls him 50-50, did it? Oh my, he's fallen over. And that was a massive chance there for Edgware. They couldn't just quite get the shot away. I think it was Kitoko. Just seemed to slip as the chance fell to him. And Staines will be relieved there. And Edgware will be absolutely gutted with that one. It seems to be a little problem for Edgware. But they have got a free kick in another dangerous area. I think that is Alan Edzi who is down. He's been on a pitch for a full 90. Testing his fitness here, but a free kick for Edgware in another dangerous position. Lofted over. It's flicked on. And I think that will be a corner. It looked to be headed away from a Staines defender. And now biting begins for Staines as we hit injury time in the Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup. First round. Staines Lammas, Middlesex and Edgware Kingsbury approaching the last final few sort of minutes. As the corner gets whipped in well. Blayers rise, but no one could really connect with it, and Staines clear in the end. It's a good little hold-up play. And here is Bowden running out this Edgware defence. He's going to head to the corner. Got Lake Brian with him, trying to stop him. That's a lovely bit of skill. And he's ended up winning a corner. That's great play from Daniel Bowden, the substitute. And just news, if you are listening in, we've got 4 added minutes, so it's not over yet. And Staines will probably look to keep this one in the corner. It's Joshua Hooks, Ethan Leaks with him. Got Lake Brian, Alana Leslie there. Right, we're going to try and win this ball back, and it will be another corner. That's great play from Staines.
We played 1.5 added. I don't know how many we've got.
How do you feel about these type of short corners?
These are fine. I will let them do this. That one has been an Edgware throw, and Ethan Leaks and Lake Brian seem to connect. Ethan Leaks seem to connect with Lake Brian there, but it seems all right all of a sudden. The Anguillan international. He is thrown long, flipped on the chip bomb, but Staines are there to clear up. Richard Bond puts it back into that corner, which you love to see. Leaks and Lake Brian having a battle there. There'll be another throw for Edgware. This is where you want to keep them though, in this corner. It's still on the pitch. It's Leaks. And Lake Brian's gone down, and the ref has given that one. I don't see a difference between that one and the one earlier there.
But that was a bit of an ailing flip from Kieran Lake Brian there to win the free kick, but they're going to want to lump this up and get as many try and get a final chance here, because the time's ticking and it's not looking good for them.
That's the sort of ball you want. It's not even hitting the right area, to be honest. No one's even there. Staines are giving it sort of back to them. That's great running from Hooks, and Alan Ezzi's gone down. Hooks there. I didn't really see much wrong with that. I might be, that might be a bit harsh from me, but it will be another Edgware free kick. Not in an area where they really want one. It's lump long, a little bit better this time. It seems to be in a bit more of an area where they can chase it down. Staines do well to defend that. Oh no! And it's Hooks has found a choke bomb in the box. And it will be a penalty in the dying seconds for Edgware.
Yeah. Last second penalty.
He did not need to foul him there. He didn't even need to go for the ball. And it will be a Chukpong who won the penalty to take. This is massive for Edgware.
Is it the same old story in the cup again for Staines? Throwing away a lead. His nerves must be jangling.
Oliver Meyer, the 16-year-old in there. Can he become a Staines hero here? A Chukpong. Off the bench. He steps up. And he's saved! He's saved from Oliver Meyer! What a great save from the 16-year-old! And the full-time whistle blows! Oliver Meyer has saved Staines in the last minute! A Chukpong is distraught. He's getting consoled for his Edgware teammates. I mean, you could not write that. The 16-year-old has kept his side in it. Wow, Scott, what are your feelings on that one?
I mean, the absolute last kick of the game, and it's a fantastic save. He's done well. He's got himself low, but the penalty wasn't great. It's a really poor penalty from him. He's going to be so disappointed. He's going to be absolutely distraught there. But the goalkeeper, this is a night he'll never forget. 16 years old, on the books at Fulham, and you can see why. I thought he had a decent night tonight, a few shaky moments, but you can expect that for his age. But absolutely unreal moment for him. He's going to be absolutely buzzing all night.
I bet he will be. He will be sending that to Marco Silva. What a save in the... God, the nerves must be jangling through his body. But Lewis, talk to me about your emotions. I could see you distraught when that penalty was given.
I've been trying to keep neutral all evening, and I know you're saying the nerves are jangling through your body. They were through Oliver Meyer's body. They were jangling through mine. I was having repeats of Saturday, but what a save from Oliver Meyer! I mean, the hero of this evening, and it sends Staines through. Credit to her because they really gave it a go in the second half, and they were one spot kick away, weren't they? But Oliver Meyer didn't want a penalty shootout again. He did it, and what a fantastic save. The hero this evening.
Certainly not. Everyone's around him celebrating. He knew full well, if I don't save this, I've got another 5 more to face. He's pulled off an unbelievable stop. Staines Lammas, Middlesex 3, Edgware and Kingsbury 2 in the Cherry Red Records Premier Challenge Cup. First round. Staines will be heading to the second round, while Edgware have done worse than last year where they got knocked out in the round 2. He's going over to his family, that seems to be. Maybe the owners there. Everyone's happy with him over there. I think we won't be able to tell who's who because everyone's absolutely thrilled with the 16-year-old. But overall, Scott, ignoring that last moment, I know it's so big, but the game overall, how do you describe it?
I mean, it was a very good game. I mean, it didn't look like Staines and Lammas were a league below. It didn't look like it at all. They were confident on the ball. They held it so well in defence, especially in the first half, and got a well-deserved 3-0 lead. But with the substitutions made by Edgware were really good, with Lake Brian and Young on that right-hand side. And obviously Achimpong is going to be distraught, but he was making an impact. The press was good, and they were keeping the Staines defence on their toes, and they were getting nervous towards the end. I did think another goal was coming. I thought we were going to head to penalties, but thanks to the 16-year-old, we did not in the end. A game of 2 halves, but a very enjoyable one nonetheless.
Yeah, very enjoyable indeed. To comment on the game, I think Edgware looked completely different from the first half to the second. I think Staines, they looked the same from the first half to the second. I think they kept the ball well. They kept their style. Obviously, I just think in the second half, they couldn't really deal with the substitutes of Edgware. But in the end, they grabbed the lead.
Can I just say, I think they've given him a bottle or something. I hope he doesn't drink that. He's only 16, although he does deserve it. He'll say that one for a couple of years' time. He'll remember this night when he cracks it open, I'm sure.
Certainly. Now, I think, Lewis, you commented on him getting a getting man of match last week as well. Was I correct there? And having another bottle of champagne?
A bottle of Prosecco. So he's got 2 to his name now. He's only played probably half a dozen games now, and he's, well, you can see there with the penalty save, he's certainly making his hard-fought appearances. That was an incredible ending. Credit to the young lad.
Yeah, big credit. Big credit. And Lewis, you want to comment any more before we wrap this up on tonight and what this means for Staines?
Well, it'll be a huge sigh of relief because they did not want to repeat from what Saturday was, because it was an absolute heartbreak away at Cranfield. Next up is Windsor and Eton for Staines, and that's going to be a tough game. Windsor and Eton have only lost once so far in the league, so a tough game awaits at the weekend. But I mean, they'll certainly dine out on this one this evening.
Certainly. And thank you all for listening tonight. I've been Bailey Shorter. Thank you, Lewis Henderson and Scott O'Neill, for joining me. You finished Staines 3, Edgware 2 in the cup. And be sure to join us next time. Thank you very much.